Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show Apple TV's Silo, Season 2, Episode 3. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, so we got a couple of realizations happening this episode. We got Juliet talking to the guy in the room whose name now is Solo, my bad, Silo. His name is Solo. Gives him been alone for so long. She realized that it was chaos going on in his silo, and that he probably did kill a few people who tried to get into that room, according to especially the words that's written on the back of the door that leads out of there. Yeah, people were trying to get to him, and he took them out. So he a bit nuts and a loony. At the same time, he didn't give her food. He didn't give her information about the silo. So she, because she's like, after figuring out what happened to his place, she's like, oh crap, that's what's gonna happen in my place. I gotta go back. So she wants to go back and try to prevent a whole riot situation and people exiting the silo to nothingness as quick as can. But she needs a suit, and so he's helping her figure out ways to build a suit to go back. Part of that is that she needs to go underwater a lower level to get the fireman suits so she can modify them so that she can go out. And she needs his help for this machine she wants to be able to pump air down to her. And so she had to convince him to come out this room. And by the end of it, because she was like, okay, I get it, I'm out, he finally came out because he didn't want to lose the one real person he didn't actually ran into. He'd been hallucinating people. So he didn't even believe she was real at first. That's why he gave her the food to make sure she ate. Like, I saw you eat food. The bowl is empty. You are a real person. Like he's a little loony, but he's out the room now. We still don't know what's in the vault, but he's out of it, and he looks like he might actually help her with the building, getting the materials rather for her to build her suit to go back to go back to her silo, which in her silo, oh, things are heating up. The mayor Bernard, he trying to play both sides. He trying to get the mayor to help him. I mean the judge to help him come up with ways secretly to handle the situation. Meanwhile, still following this order, this pact that he took her to this secret room where they got this book, super thick book, stored with all the information and rules and regulations and procedures for anything that might happen. And he's following it, and she like, you gonna have to change it with this one. This ain't the same, you know. And he not listening to her, but she don't care. She just want her suit so she could leave. He had told her how he was gonna plan it out for her and cut the cameras off and everything so she could get out. He measured her for her suit. So she like, but you lied to me. You told me that Juliet asked to go out and she didn't. Thanks to the sheriff doing his job. Finally, Billings is doing his job. Anyway, Common, on the other hand, set up this whole thing that's just making things worse. But I think he got it from the mayor. The mayor told him to do this because he was like, "Is dude drugs yet that y'all captured?" No, he not. Okay. Next thing we cut to is Common talking to the dude, coming up with a plan. He's like, "I'll erase these amount of years of memories from your wife being killed if you help us do this thing." And this thing was to set off a firebomb because they had arrested one of the mechanical people for graffiti. That was part of the rules. The graffiti got to be took down. You got to fight against it. Yada yada yada. So they had arrested the dude. Judge said release him. It'll do you better. He didn't do that. Till after two more people were killed. So it was just it's escalating and it's getting worse now because now that the young guy that was the shadow for Juliet is dead because he tried to stop the firebomb in a hole. Yeah, and the guards just shot both of them dead. So yeah, the idea was to make it look like it was somebody from an upper level, but not that backfired because now another mechanical person, one of the nicest guys down there, has also been killed too. So what would have might have worked didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work. And yeah, so rebellion still in full swing, and Juliet's boss has brought up these tunnels where they used to, explore. They found names down there. He's like, we didn't know what they meant, but maybe I know what they mean now. And I'm like, bro, what do they mean? What do they mean? I need you to tell me, even though, because he was been against this whole rebellion in the first place. But I'm like, you gotta see the point of what's happening right now. On top of that, yeah, Common's still pushing to be the shadow for the mayor. He not having it. The judge is ready to go. She just ready to go. She watching old videos of people playing in the snow and on the beach and all kind of stuff. She just want to go outside. she just want to go outside. So I'm wondering if her, the judge, and Juliet might cross paths on the outside by the time her suit get made and by the time Juliet fix her new one. Are they gonna be coming out around the same time and meet each other in the middle somewhere? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Meanwhile, both of these people is talking about going down. So Juliet got to go down into the water to get this fire people suit, and now the mechanical people talk about going down deeper to figure out something else that's still a mystery. So I guess we'll figure that part out a little later. It's heating up. We got Solo out the room. We still don't know what's in the vault, and how bad is this riot going to end up, this rebellion going to end up being in Silo 18? We shall find out. Also found out there are 50 silos, and most of them are in close proximity to each other, so that's how dude knew she had to become somewhere close. You know, yeah. We need to figure out more about these silos, for real. Especially after seeing that secret room with all the fancy lights and crap. We'll see. Um, I will see you guys next time for the next episode. In the meantime, have a great day.